From a school that produces businessmen and billionaires, to an institution with an awe-inspiring library, today we look at the most expensive universities in the world. Number 13. Oxford University. Nobody knows for sure when Oxford University was founded, but there has been teaching there from at least 1096, despite the fact that a precise date isn't known. When English students came back from the University of Paris in 1167, things started growing rapidly. In 1248, Oxford University was granted a royal charter by King Henry III. Something interesting about Oxford is that women weren't allowed to take examinations there until 1875, and they didn't get the right to earn degrees as full-time students at the college until 1920. However, the total amount of women allowed to attend Oxford was only a fourth of the number of men allowed to attend due to a quota established in 1927. This wasn't overthrown until 1957. Nowadays, the diversity of students at Oxford is extensive. Their employees are as well. Just recently, Oxford University was named one of the top inclusive employers of those in the LGBT community. It is also one of the top 10 schools in the world, so it shouldn't be surprising that it's also one of the most expensive. Annual tuition at Oxford University is approximately $44,950 US or 34,678 pounds. Number 12. Duke University. In 1838, Duke University was called Brown's Schoolhouse, which was founded in the area that is now the town of Trinity, North Carolina. 3 years later, it was renamed the Union Institute Academy after a charter was issued by the state. 10 years later, it became the Normal College. In 1859, it received the name Trinity College due to its Methodist support. It didn't become Duke University until the 1920s, when Washington Duke's son, James Buchanan Duke, distributed a significant amount of money to the school via the Duke Endowment, which allowed its expansion. The Duke family was very wealthy because of their tobacco empire. Nowadays, annual tuition is around $55,960, and this university is one of the top 10 in the world. Number 11. Bucknell University. This liberal arts college is in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. It was established in 1846, but didn't get the name it has now until 1886 after a donation from William Bucknell saved the school from collapsing. Today, the university encompasses over 100 buildings on 450 acres of land. Tuition for this college is a whopping $56,092, and it is ranked as one of America's top schools. Number 10. University of Southern California. When this university opened in 1880, tuition was just $15 a term. Students also weren't permitted to leave town unless the president knew and gave his consent. In 1884, the first graduating class consisted of 2 men and a female valedictorian named Minnie C. Miltimore. Today, there are approximately 43,000 students attending the college. In 2016, USC was made 10th place in the niche ranking of best colleges concerning quality of student life and academics. However, it's a pretty penny to attend this university at $56,225 per year. Number 9. Tufts University. Tufts University came into being in 1852 after it was chartered by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It is located in Medford and Somerville. The land was originally owned by Charles Tuft, who said, "I will put a light on it," when asked what he planned on doing with the land. So, every year, all of the freshmen light their own candles on the president's lawn during their first night there. Some notable people who graduated from Tufts College are eBay founder Pierre Omidyar, Warner Brothers Television CEO Peter Roth, and Space Shuttle Discovery Commander Frederick Houck. Attending this university costs students around $56,382 every year. Number 8. Amherst College. This college was developed from a secondary school called Amherst Academy in 1821. Originally, there were only 47 students. However, it grew rapidly, and in the mid-1830s, it became the second largest school in the United States. Something interesting about Amherst is its library. It is named after the famous American poet Robert Frost, who worked at the college as an English professor and Simpson lecturer for about 40 years. Amherst College has come to be known as one of the best regarding quality teaching because there is a significant amount of student-professor interaction. Around 90% of the classes have less than 30 students, and the ratio of students to faculty members is approximately 8 to 1. Perhaps this is the reason Amherst was ranked 10 times as a #1 liberal arts college in the United States out of 266. Probably also the reason that tuition is so expensive. The yearly fee to attend the school is $56,426. Number 7. Franklin and Marshall College. Franklin College got its start in 1787 and is located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It is on the site where an old brewery used to sit. The university gets its name from Benjamin Franklin, who, you should know, is one of the United States founding fathers. Plus, his inventions changed the world forever. For instance, the lightning rod was and is quite significant. He donated 200 pounds to the institution when it was chartered. The other half of the school's name comes from John Marshall, who was the Chief Justice of the United States from 1801 to 1835. Marshall College was once its own entity as well, but the two colleges merged in 1849. Franklin and Marshall College now has about 2,300 students enrolled and employs around 175 full-time staff, giving it a decent teach-to-student ratio. However, attending the school isn't cheap. 1 year costs about $56,550. Number 6. Landmark College. This school is unique in that it is a private college which solely accepts students who exhibit learning disabilities such as dyslexia, autism, and attention disorders. It was established in 1985 and is located in Putney, Vermont. Landmark College is incredibly student-focused, and everyone who attends receives personal assistance with their studies. The ratio of faculty to students is 6 to 1, and about 97% of undergraduates live on campus. There are associate degrees available in gaming, sciences, and business, and bachelor degrees have been offered since 2012 in art and computing. However, the specialized services here are quite costly, making its annual tuition expensive. Yearly attendance at Landmark College is approximately $56,800. Number 5. Harvey Mudd College. Established in 1955, this sought-after institution is focused on degrees in science and engineering. It is in Claremont, California, and it's difficult to be accepted into. For the class of 2021, Harvey Mudd College reportedly received 4,078 applications, but only admitted 530 students, giving it a mere 13% acceptance rate. However, Harvey Mudd has maintained the topmost rate of PhD production in science and engineering out of all other undergraduate colleges. There are several notable people who graduated from this university, including 2 astronauts named Stan Love and George Pinky Nelson, the Academy Award winner and visual effects supervisor for Sony Pictures Imageworks, Scott Stockdike, and Dominic Mazzoni, who created the sound editing program called Audacity. But earning a degree at this college comes at the high price of about $56,876 per year. Number 4. Trinity College. Trinity College is located in Hartford, Connecticut, and is one of 8 prestigious liberal arts schools called the Little Ivies. It was founded in 1823 as Washington College by Thomas Church Brownell and wasn't renamed Trinity until 1845. Washington College's original intention was to be an alternative and protest to Yale. When it opened its doors for the first time in 1824, there were only 9 students attending classes there. Eventually, the college changed locations from a 14-acre site to a 100-acre site in 1878. By the time 1889 rolled around, the Trinity College Library had expanded as well, containing 30,000 books. The student population grew as well to 900. Nowadays, Trinity has about 2,300 students, and its faculty-to-student ratio is about 9 to 1. A couple of notable alumni are the chairman of MGM Resorts, Jim Murren, and George Will, a Pulitzer Prize-winning author. Earning a degree from Trinity College costs these guys a lot of money, and the school's current tuition is about $56,910 annually. Number 3. Vassar College. This private liberal arts college is in Poughkeepsie, New York, and was established in 1861 by Matthew Vassar. It was originally called Vassar Female College and was founded as a women's school. It exclusively accepted female students and was one of the 7 sisters colleges. It wasn't until 1969 that Vassar became coeducational. An interesting fact about this school is that it had a secret society called Delta Sigma Rho, which was founded in 1922. Allegedly, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was a trustee of this group before he became President of the United States. Today, Vassar College houses one of the most impressive undergraduate libraries in the U.S., encompassing around 1 million volumes, about 7,500 periodical, newspaper, and serial titles, and a significant collection of microfilm. This school is very selective, with an acceptance rate of under 23%, and it isn't inexpensive either. 1 year at Vassar costs approximately $56,960. Number 2. University of Chicago. This university was established in 1890 as a co-educational school by the American Baptist Education Society. It received $600,000 from John D. Rockefeller, who was an oil magnate and is the wealthiest person in modern history. The University of Chicago now encompasses 217 acres for its main campus. Its Mansueto Library alone has the means to house 3.5 million books. This library was even featured in the film Divergent as the erudite branch. The University of Chicago is also one of the top 10 in the world and is known for producing billionaires. Some of the school's alumni are Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, Carl Sagan, a famous American astronomer, and Donald Johanson, the anthropologist credited with discovering the Australopithecine fossil called Lucy. However, before these people made money, they had to spend a lot of money. A year at this university costs a whopping $57,006. Number 1. Columbia University. The first place spot on our list goes to Columbia University. It is a private Ivy League school that was established in 1754. It is New York's oldest higher education institution and the 5th oldest in the entire country. Numerous notable people have graduated from this university, including Baseball Hall of Famers Eddie Collins and Lou Gehrig, actors James Franco and Jake Gyllenhaal, and Barack Obama, the 44th United States President. But it costs a lot of money to attend a school like this, with 1 year at $59,430.